Just two buffoons with soothing voices. It's Vibin with Braden and Michael.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back. It's Michael and Braden. Yo, what's up? Welcome back. It's Michael with Braden here.
I feel like people really draw out intros to like 5 minutes, and we can't do that.
Can we talk about, say, debate time or podcast
No, we're
time?
immediately going to move on to the next segment.
Buckle your seatbelts cause it is time for the debate of centuries.
You. Okay.
No, you're going to try both of them. Okay, so there's obviously been a debate topic ever since these little mini donuts came out in the 1930s.
Mm-hmm.
Frosted chocolate versus powdered.
Chocolate is actually the best, and if you say otherwise, you're actually an idiot.
I guess I'm an idiot, because
Okay,
powder's
then,
the best.
come at me.
Let's eat them. Okay. I'm trying the chocolate first.
Like I said, trash.
Now, these aren't horrible, and I will continue to eat them.
Bro, powdered is absolutely terrible.
I'm gonna eat all three of these donuts because while I'm not team chocolate, I will still eat them. And I don't want to waste them.
The chocolate's the best. It just tastes like chocolate and it's super good. I just don't like
The
powder.
chocolate is so dry.
Nah, dude, powder is super dry. You're just a hater. You just don't like chocolate.
No, these are for sure so much better. The chocolate frosted ones were so crumbly and dry, like an old donut. Like an old donut at
Nah,
IGA.
The
where
chocolate
old
ones are
man
moist.
working- No.
The chocolate ones are
listen,
moist. And they're good.
No. The chocolate ones are like the ones that the old guy that works at IGA gives you two because they're 3 days old. They taste like those donuts. I don't know if it's the powdered sugar or something, but
You know what? I think we're at our best when we're just eating.
Whoa, who else team powdered in here? You? Will?
Y'all are freaking racist, I
Kelly.
swear.
Kelly, are you team
Chocolate is the best.
Choose one. Just choose one.
Dude, chocolate has 10 more calories.
Powdered is winning.
Wait, do you like powdered? You like powdered? You like powdered?
So, ever since the 1930s, when Hostess introduced us to donuts, that has been the big controversy for decades, man. Decades. And it's been settled here tonight. So, if you're going to buy donuts, buy the powdered because they're better. You know what, Michael?
Yo.
You know what, Michael?
Yeah?
We need mugs
We need mugs.
with the nice little logo on them.
You see the Xenobots thing?
We should
It's
get
like a
like those
cell,
big thermoses
But you can
then.
control it. They made a cell that you can control. Think how cool that'd be. That'd be so good to like repair like bodies and stuff. You know, if you just slow down a dog barking, it sounds like a lion. You know that?
Welcome to the segment where we replace Michael with a guest.
Alright, everybody, please welcome my good friend Tryg.
Oh, welcome to Vibing with Trygve and Braden,
Yes.
episode number 1.
It's the segment where we get rid of Michael because he's hyper and he's going to get a snack with Will, and so we replace him with Trygve.
Okay, so let's go over this
So,
top 10 serial killers
yes,
list.
today we are going over the top, well, it's not 10, it's like 6, 7. We're going over the top 7 serial killers with our very own Zodiac Killer.
No.
Grandson, sorry. The Zodiac Killer is his grandpa.
My grandpa's name is Arthur Lee Allen Jr. Look him up. He was one of 9 suspects of the Zodiac killings.
Oh, he was a suspect.
Are you serious? I don't.
Who's number 1 on the list today? Tryg?
Adolf Hitler.
Adolf-
Not only did he kill 6 million Jewish people, but his army killed 10 million of the Russian army. Harold Shipman.
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 Quiet.
I'm starting to regret coming onto this podcast.
Yeah, you probably should have regretted that. Like
I could have stayed at my house. watching Hulu with my dog.
What's your dog's name?
Yeah. Just like call it dog. Sometimes like I switch it up. I'm like, "What? Come here, cat." Do ASMR, then like pull out an air horn and be like, "Meow." I thought this was only for the boys. What? I thought this was only for the boys.
It was supposed to be, but
What? Ed Gein.
Ed Gein. No, it's not Gein. It's Ed Gein. You know who told me that? William McGee. Smart man. Like our candle trick? Do you like it? Smell it.
Dude, this dude's life is so messed up.
Smell it, dude. Smell it.
He has a phobia of women and sex. How?
Okay.
His entire family died in 5 years. What?
That was Ed Gein. Next up is John Wayne Gacy. Well, let's hear about him, Trig.
Not only does this man rape and kill many teenage boys just like yourself, Braden. He dressed up like a clown and go to little boys' birthday parties and lure his victims in one by one and kill them and bury them under his house. Yeah, not only is he from Chicago, right here in Illinois. What's your address again?
No. We can't. Actually, we did that one time, but we cut it out.
Oh.
Who's next? Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
These are pretty famous serial killers, because I've heard some of the, pretty much all of these names so far. Tell us about him, Trig.
Yeah. Dude, this kid killed it.
Kid?
Yeah, dude.
He's a kid?
Well,
How old was he?
at the time of his first murder, he was 18.
Dang.
Bro, that's still like a kid. Dude, and he went on killing until 1991. Ooh, and then some African American escaped and went to a Oh, dude, why are all these murders in Wisconsin? When he led the police back, they discovered photographs of dismembered bodies and severed heads and genitals
Oh.
of several other men in a tub full of acid that Dahmer had used to dispose of some of his 17 victims.
17. Now that's no.
Why are all these murders in Wisconsin? We skipped like 2 people because they're just lame, but a lot of those
Nobody
people
cares about
were
them?
in Wisconsin. And the one chick was also Belle Gunnis,
Yeah. I don't know.
was in Chicago too.
So they're either in Chicago or Wisconsin. Move out of Chicago and Wisconsin immediately.
Oh, dude, Ted Bundy raped a 12-year-old girl. That's kind of weird.
Speaking of Ted
Hey,
Bundy,
Matt.
Ted Bundy's next on the list.
Michael, I sat down after you in the seat and it was really wet, so I just didn't want to say anything. If I wake up tomorrow with some strange rash or something, the thing that's funny is you guys think I'm joking.
Tell us about Jack the Ripper, please. What?
Yeah, in 1888, he'd go out and kill prostitutes, which I think is totally justified.
Yeah.
I don't see a problem with killing people trying to sell their bodies and
This serial killer,
spread disease.
he's a good serial killer. Yeah.
Never caught him. They have 100 possible suspects. Yeah, they said he mailed a heart one time, I think. Oh, another Chicago. It's the Lunar New Year today.
Okay.
Oh, Chinese New Year is January 25th.
Trig.
What?
That's today.
Wait, is it really?
You wanna
Speaking
replace
of
Michael with
Chinese
Trig.
people, while I was in Washington, D.C., this Chinese monk, and I'm not even kidding, came up to me. He's like, no, but it was like really weird because I was with like my tour group or whatever. And then the tour guide specifically told us, he's like, don't interact with the monks. He's like, don't interact with the monks. And I was like, why? I was like, why don't we interact with the monks? And then they're like, just don't interact with the monks. They'll put bracelets on you and try and make you buy them. So I, didn't listen. And I was like walking around the city because and then like we were in this like park area. And then I saw this Chinese monk from the distance, right? Over like by this tree. And I'm not even kidding. Another one comes up from the left of me like a ninja, bro. And then he's like, "Komala," or like, what's the Chinese word for bracelet? Yeah, like I can't read those Chinese ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs. Like I don't know what those are. so he's like, "Oh, la la la," or whatever. And then I'm like, oh. And he has like this satchel and like this weird like thing, like, and it's all, the bracelets are all on a line. Yeah, so he comes to me, he's like, "Kama lama lama," or whatever he's saying, like,
Kama lama.
yeah, I don't know Chinese.
And so, you took a bracelet? You're the one that butt sweats?
No, dude,
What
I
do you
sat
mean?
down here. And it's like just weird, you know, I was fine.
Alright, whatever. So you took a bracelet?
No. So he comes up to me, and then he's like, I don't even know what he said. He was like, "Kama lama."
Bracelet.
Ching chong.
You want bracelet? You want bracelet?
No, and he spoke zero English. Dude, there were so many monks littered throughout the city, just at random places. No, so I was like, I don't worship false idols, man. And I was like, I'm not Buddhist. And then he was like, "Ah, zah, zah," and I was like, and like, I backed away. And then like one of my friends sitting next to me was just like dumbstruck of like, what? And then I see this Buddhist monk go up to this couple, and then he literally like stretches out the bracelet, and then the couple's looking at him, and then the girl's like, "Oh, hi," and he sticks it on her hand. And then, you know, they force you, if you put the bracelets on, they force you to buy them. Like, they take your money. So I was like, oh no. And then he's like, "Ha la 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 la, ha la 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 la," or something.
You know, I have a similar story. It's not as funny.
I was just offended a lot of Chinese
I was in Los Angeles, and I was walking Hollywood Boulevard, and there's this random African American
But
dude.
you've been to Los Angeles?
Oh yeah, twice, 3 times.
3 times, huh?
And you know, I was walking with the rest of my family. We were walking on Hollywood Boulevard, and this African American guy, you know, he's like a hipster and everything.
A black guy?
He's like, here, take these CDs. I'll even sign them for you. And my dad is like, no. And he rips them out of our hands and he shoves them back in the guy's arms. Okay. And then we walk away, and he's like, he's asking where we're from, and my mom's like, the Midwest. And then we walk, and we're like speed walking. And then the guy's like,
house 2 weeks later and requested you buy
and the guy's like, man, what's your problem? And then we walked away, and we went to the Chinese theater. That's why I said, never walk Hollywood Boulevard. Stay in your car.
Oh, while I was in Washington, D.C., a man lit himself on fire outside the Washington Monument. I wasn't at the Washington Monument. It was like the day later. It was like, it was the day I was in there like all D-Day week. And then like, I'm pretty sure you can see me on a news camera of the World War II D-Day speech. I climbed on this pillar. I was really trying to get seen. No, but we walked over to the Washington Monument. They're like, "The dude lit himself on fire here yesterday," or something. And like, you could still see scorch marks on the ground. I'm not even kidding. And the complete area was boarded off, dude.
Oh
There's
my
a
God.
fence going out.
So I take it you had
Dude,
fun in DC, huh?
Dude, he was wearing like this flame retardant suit, which makes no sense. So he didn't die from burning, like he would have though, but he died of smoke inhalation.
Oh my God. It was nice having you on the show. We're gonna keep Tryg on for the rest of the
Michael McGee,
podcast, and we're gonna keep
National
going
Sex
on
Offender List.
to podcast talk.
You've made it this far, so stick with us still, because it's time for podcast talk.
Podcast talk.
Okay.
So, we didn't get rid of Trygve. We didn't get rid of Tryg here because Michael's a little hyper right now. So we're just gonna keep Tryg on for the rest of the show, and Michael will be back next episode.
He'll be back episode 10.
10?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's taking a maternity leave. He's having his baby next week, so you know we let him have off.
I'm gonna be serious. Your basement is actually like super cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was
You
a
think so?
hockey or pool table. I didn't really pay attention.
Where? Like over there?
It's like right there.
That
Foosballs.
Foosball's over there, and then ping pong's like right there.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Yeah.
You should get like LEDs and strap them around your basement. You know, that'd be a really dope pad, or like around this thing. Yeah. Holy cow! It's 9:37.
We've been here for like 2 hours.
Used 2 hours.
He feeds his prisoners late night. dessert. Tryg, you want a donut?
No.
What? Why?
Already had stuff.
I'm just picking out
Stop
pieces
picking
of
out
your
the
wall.
wall, Tryg.
Dude,
Stop picking out the wall. No, don't even look at it. No,
I just want to
don't-
fix this.
don't
I just want to get drywall
Fix
and
it
just
then,
fix
man.
it
Fix
and
it.
repaint your entire like walls. and
Fix it.
everything.
Fix it. Please do.
I don't have a lot of money, you know.
Well, no, it'll come out of our funds, you know.
What funds?
We need a sponsor. Somebody sponsor us. Let's
Sponsored
talk
by
about
Raid
something
Shadow
serious.
Legends.
Kelly, contact Raid Shadow Legends, please, right now. All right, she's
Oh.
on to it. Before we get into podcast talk, let's talk about Raid
No,
Shadow
have you seen-
Legends.
have you watched those
Raid
other
Shadow
podca-
Legends?
Have you watched those other podcasts though, where the dude it like cuts to pre-recorded footage of somebody in a sponsorship, but they're wearing completely different clothes. It's like today we're sponsored by like, what's that shaving company or whatever?
Dollar Shave
Dollar
Club.
Shave Club. And then like they're shaving a balloon or something, which makes no sense. They're like, it's so good it can clean a balloon.
Seriously, we need to get sponsored. We need more of a viewership, though. How are we supposed to publish, like,
Listen, I tried to plug the your
Trygve,
guys'
every
podcast
class that you
in
have?
my English class this week,
Trygve, I'm serious, man.
but Michael said no.
Every podcast that you have, every class that you have, not every podcast, every class that you have, just scream it.
Dude, Miss Mom
Vibin with
said
Braden
maybe
and
one day
Michael.
she'll listen to your guys' podcast in front of the entire class.
No, just go. Vibin with Braden and Michael on Spotify and YouTube.
What is this tape? What is this?
That's a sticker. Fans off the wall sticker. Trygve, will you sponsor us?
Yeah, sure. I'll make
Hey.
small charitable donations as your guys keep excelling.
Tryg. Okay. But really, how are we supposed to publicize this even more? If there are any of you guys out there that would like to sponsor us or publicize, is that
Yeah,
right?
dude. So I woke up this morning and I looked out my window and some random dude put a dismantled, repaired TV stand in my lawn. They like put it back together or something and it looks so ratchet. It just looks so bad. I'm just like, why do people keep putting stuff in my lawn? Like I woke up and I was waiting for the bus outside my house. And people threw like Pepsi can and Coke cans in my yard. Like what?
Hey guys, if you ever have any extra junk that you want to throw
No.
away, throw it in Trygve's yard. His
No.
address is...
Like my neighbor's like super OCD or something, and he has like cameras outside of his house.
What the
and stuff,
crap?
and he trims his bushes like every day in the winter.
What?
And I'll go out like to take my dog out, and I'll just see him out on his like balcony type thing. I'm like, what?
Balcony.
It's like this like deck. Type
Yeah.
Thing I meant.
Yeah. You live next to Homewood. I Google Earthed your address.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I know what your house looks like from like 5 years ago.
Yeah, dude. No, but like I woke up on Christmas Eve or like Christmas Day in the middle of the night, and my neighbors were like drunk talking. You know, like how it was the roads were like iced over.
Yeah.
Like my neighbors were like drunk, yelling at each other. He's like, "I'm not going back in the house." And, like talking to his wife or girlfriend or something, and he's like, so I like my window faces the back of me. So I hear their voices yelling, and then I hear them from the opposite side of my house. So he ran across the road on slick ice, and he's running down the street. I'm not going back in the house. And then his wife, like, I don't know. And then, like, we were driving by today, and they're, like, smoking marijuana out in the street. It's like, what? Michael, you have to take me home. You do know that, right?
I feel bad for you. You had to ride in the car with him.
Dude, it's kind of weird.
Yeah?
They pulled up right next to my ditch, so I, like, stepped in, like, this muck.
Oh.
Man,
That's not good. I knew which house his was. Your house is a white house.
yeah.
And it has a bunch of big trees.
Yeah, the tree's, like, falling apart. It, like, falls in the road sometimes.
Nice.
Like, branches, and it just regrows, you know?
Like trees do sometimes.
Yeah, one time I got framed for flooding the bathroom at my old school.
What?
Like, yeah, and then I guess they caught me on the security cameras walking out laughing. I always walk out of the bathroom laughing. This kid threw a giant roll of toilet paper in the toilet. And, like, and he, like, flushed it 20 times in the toilet. Literally erupted. And there's, like, poop and pee flying all over the walls and stuff. And there's, like, 3 feet of water in the bathroom.
Oh, my God.
And then the basketball team was in there. And, like, oh, my, like, yeah.
Oh.
Got my Halloween taken away from me. Didn't even know schools could do that. Yeah, I had to be. They made me be a janitor after school for like 2 hours.
What?
Yeah.
That's so nasty.
And I didn't even do it. Holy cow, that must have been a mess to pick up poop flying all over the walls and stuff. Like,
No
holy
wonder
cow.
they made you be a janitor.
No, what? Yeah, it kind of sucks. They said custodian, but what? Like, what?
I was
pretty
dude. This
cool.
is supposed to be half an hour, which it probably will turn out to be about half
Wait,
an hour.
only 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's not that bad.
Trig, you need to watch the podcast. We're gonna show you it, okay? Michael finds it like he can't watch the podcast because
Then your voice is
finds
gonna
it
be like
weird.
super high pitch or something.
It's not high pitched. It's actually like what it is,
Yeah, but
which is why I'm doing this. You know
No,
what
you should
scares
just
me?
make a podcast club in school.
Yeah, and then we meet for 15 minutes.
Bringing this podcast to an end.
Welcome back, Michael. Sorry we kind of kicked you off
It's
your own
fine.
show for a bit. But anyways, we brought him back just for the outro, so it's for like five seconds.
Zachary Kyle.
Next guest on the podcast, hopefully. Signing off for now. Good night, Vibers.